just arrived here at Driftwood and we're just searching for our site. And number 18, this is us. We got a water site. It's absolutely beautiful. I know I feel like I say that about all the parks. We just arrived and I'm already loving it and feeling really super comfortable here. A lot of the sites back right onto the water, which is super cool. It's a smaller campground. Our site slopes down towards the Ottawa River there, and they are calling for rain. So he's trying not to park directly in the path of what will probably be a puddle. And also to not have to do too much leveling of the trailer. But let's go check out the Ottawa River here. It widens into a bay at the location of Driftwood Provincial Park. And I haven't been down here yet. Let's check it out. So we can put the canoe in or the stand-up paddleboard or even swim right off the back of our site, which is so cool. And right over there, bonjour, that's Quebec. How neat is this? It's sandy here and then rocky in the water. And you can see like the beach widens up there a ways, but that is all in front of people's campsites. We just walked there. And there isn't actually an access to that beach, unfortunately. There was one trail that went down to access the beach, but people had set up their chairs and a volleyball net there, so there wouldn't really be room for more families. We will check later and maybe go down to the day use area. There's a boat ramp and I believe another beach there. So we'll go check that out in a little while. So we're at the boat ramp and day use beach area at Driftwood. So there's a really nice boat ramp and a dock over there. And then here's the beach. The actual sand area is just a narrow strip of sand, but then there's this nice grassy area here that you could set up and sit and play. There's some bathrooms up there, some trees so you would have some shade.
And then there's a trail we're doing over there.
Yeah, and we're gonna go hike a trail. But yeah, it's a nice little beach. There is a roped off area there. So yeah, for the campsites that don't have direct water access from their site, this is a nice spot to come to for sure. We're at the Highland Trail. We're just gonna go for an evening hike. This trail is 2.3 kilometers, I believe. Right by the Ottawa River here. The river widens into a section called Driftwood Bay. And there is indeed a lot of driftwood, which is pretty neat. And the girls always love a trail that has rocks to climb up. Go for it. So we're just going up a rocky hill here. Highlands. We're going to the Highlands.
Highland. You can see the whole sunset from here.
You can. Very nice. So I think we started the trail on the Riverview Loop and it wasn't signed, but the trail started to head back in the direction that we started. So I think that's the 1 kilometer Riverview Loop. And I believe now we're on the 2.3 kilometer Beaver Pond Loop, I think it's called. I mean, it's a definite trail. It's a narrow path. I'm not sure if maybe it's not hiked all that often. Oh, hi, Chippy. But we're gonna trek onwards. Oh, some pretty goldenrod and asters here just to remind us that that summer is almost over.
So these are goldenrods and these are asters?
Yep. They're actually in the same family. Very pretty. It's a cloudy, humid morning here at Driftwood. We're gonna go out for a paddle. There's a chance of rain. We have a rain gear, but I'm not sure how far we'll be able to go this morning. Hopefully we can go to Quebec. Driftwood Provincial Park is located near where the Ottawa River meets the Des Moines River. And the Des Moines is of course in Quebec. Corey did check the radar, we checked the weather forecast, and it doesn't look like there are going to be any thunderstorms anytime soon. So we're currently paddling across Driftwood Bay, which is like a widened section of the Ottawa River here, with the hopes of paddling a little bit on the Des Moines. Right now, the bay is super calm, but I understand that it can get quite windy here. And we're in Quebec. The Camping Across Ontario team is visiting La Belle Provence. We're gonna paddle up and see what that little sign there says. There's a deer swimming across the Des Moines here.
How could deer swim?
Just like that.
They swim quite well. Oh, there's another one coming. That's what he was waiting for.
Oh. Two deers, maybe a baby and mom.
There's a big rock face up there. Beautiful morning, super calm right now. There's still some clouds over the trees here. Someone has set up a rope swing there. It looks pretty awesome. And then there's a campsite, occupied campsite here on the other side of the river. You can hear some voices. We are just drifting along, just enjoying this, looking for wildlife. But we've been paddling for over an hour, so we're probably gonna turn around soon. But what a beautiful morning on the Des Moines. Corey just pointed out that this is actually the third river that we've paddled on this trip. We're on the Des Moines right now. We're about to be back on the Ottawa. And we just finished a stay at Moines Provincial Park where we paddled the Moines River. So this is pretty neat. It's like a little river trip. Oh yeah, we'll paddle the Mattawa. We'll paddle the Aimable du Fond again. This is great. Super happy that the weather has held out and there haven't been any thunderstorms and we were able to safely paddle at least a small section of the Des Moines. So we're just heading back to our campsite after our paddle, but you can see that rock there is where we hiked last night, the Riverview Trail. And then over there, that's the boat ramp, dock, and day use beach. And then these are all the beachfront campsites here.
Ours is somewhere in those trees.
Somewhere in those trees. It's Tuesday afternoon. It's been cloudy all day. The girls were doing the stand-up paddleboard and swimming for a bit. We are on site number 18 here at Driftwood, which is right there. And across the street from us here is a trail marker. It's not on the park map at all, but I'm assuming it connects to the Chevrier trails. So we're just gonna go for a hike and figure that out. The park map shows a 1.8 kilometer trail in one direction and a 3.7 kilometer trail in the other direction. So we're gonna see where this leads. So we've come to the top of this hill area here, and it says the green trail goes that way. That's the 3.7 kilometer trail. We're all feeling a little bit tired from our multiple days of exploring multiple parks. So we're gonna do the 1.8 kilometer trail, but we have to take the green trail in this direction a short way until we get to the red trail. This is an interesting park. The trails are maintained. They're not that widely used, I don't think, because they are very narrow in parts. And now that we're on the trail, it's signed, but to get to the actual trail, across the road from our campsite there was no signage at all. Looks like we're hiking down off this hill now. We've just been hiking so far through like a red pine plantation. It's a nice walk. It goes up and down the hill a couple times. If you're visiting Driftwood and you only have time to hike one trail though, I would definitely recommend the Oak Highlands trails over these Chevrier trails, although we haven't done the one in the other direction. So the red trail here is leading to a lookout, or what used to be a lookout before the trees grew up. It's still a nice spot for a picnic.
That's what I was supposed to say.
Yeah.
You can have a beautiful view with a picnic.
It's true. So we just finished our hike. Not sure about the trail signs. We left our site number 18, hiked the green trail a short ways to the red trail, which is supposed to be 1.8 kilometers. And then back. And my watch is reading 3.4 kilometers. And thunder is rumbling in the distance, so once again we have perfect timing. Driftwood was a nice little park to visit. My favorite part was definitely paddling across the Ottawa River to the Des Moines. If you visit, I would try to get a site on the water, but the day use area is nice as well. Thanks for watching.